Grabando. ¿Lista?
Listo.
Ready?
¿Veo así bien? Okay.
Welcome back, people. Today we are with a special partner. We are with a famous tattoo artist. His name is Pandi. So let me talk about this kind of weird video. First of all, this is the purpose of this video is because I'm recording this from a school, a homework. So I'm quite excited to announce a little bit about something that I am quite interested nowadays, that is photography. Second of all, I would like to talk about many experience that I had through this path, and for me this emotion is quite great because talk about this kind of topic is so comfortable to me because nowadays I consider myself as a good photographer, not exactly professional because I need a little bit of training and learn more, and of course to take more experience from this path. But I'm quite sure that nowadays I'm in the good path and with the great options, and I'm taking the good choices. So he's gonna ask me some questions and I'm going to talk about a little bit. So let's start with the questions.
Okay. What inspired you to dedicate yourself to photography?
My caregivers, my parents, they told me when I was in my childhood that I got a lot of talents. I remember that my first Christmas gift was a camera, a Canon camera, and I enjoyed taking photos all day and also with my first iPhone. Then I got a Nintendo DSi, and I remember that all day I was taking photos, and my mom always was impressed about my ability to take photos. She always told me that if you put the hard work and you put the dedication through this path, you're gonna achieve great things in this life with this ability. From that moment, I realized that yeah, perhaps I got a little bit of talent, but it's not in this life. It's not all about this business. So you got to put the hard work before anything else. And also, my entire life, I was surrounded by great photographers. My entire family has photographers. My mom was a photographer when she was young. And my sister always read about photographers, about a little bit of his career that was about communication. So she needs to take good photos, and she taught me a lot of things like special topics of photography likes. You got to understand many things to start developing this skill. So for me, I think that God has a plan with this business, with this skill. It's not all about taking photos and enjoying this path. It's about a purpose. I feel that I got a huge purpose on this business, and I'm quite excited that I'm just at the beginning of this path.
What styles of photography do you enjoy doing?
Well, I enjoy all kind of photographer styles, but if I got to choose just one, portraits. I like everything about portraits, like creating lights, good colors, everything that was related with fashion, analogic styles, everything with Lightroom, with I don't know 50 millimeters in photography terms. For me, I prefer everything. It's all about transcending an emotion and creating a picture of what you see about life. That's my style of photography. But I love even vintage styles. So all about photography is amazing.
What are the key elements for a successful photo shoot?
I mean, if you put the love and the care that you are really committed with a session, with my clients, I always put my best work, If someone wants something in special, I will put my entire efforts to create these kind of pictures for them. I'm a service. When I see photography, I see my work. I'm perfecting my craft constantly, and I see a lot of things when I'm putting this work. I feel fulfilled with this path when I see my clients always happy with my service. I feel quite excited when I see my art, when I see my work. I am developing a new styles, and I think that I am quite proud of myself with the work. So if you want a great photo shoot, you got to first put love and then put the entire work that it required. It's a commitment that you have if you're a professional photographer.
Okay. Does it take you a long time? How long and why?
Of course, I think that since I was a baby, I was quite interested of this. But when I talk about photography, it's the most important thing about my life, because when I was a child, when I was a teenager, all my entire life, photography plays a huge role with me. And sometimes it's not about only a business or a skills. It's more about a thing that I need to do for society. As I said before, it's like a purpose. I feel that I have a huge purpose on this business. Visualizations help me a lot with this. Yeah, I have my entire life perfecting my graph, and the rest of my life I will take a lot of photos, and I will achieve all my dreams that I visualize with this business. As I said before, God gave me these talents for a reason, and I think I'm creating huge favors for this world.
Is there anything else you'd like to share about photography?
Yeah, when I talk about photography, many people say that it's only an art. Many people think it's only a hobby. I think it's more than that. For example, you got Vincent Van Gogh. He said a lot of times that I lost my mind during this process, and I feel a crazy man. I feel that I lost my mind. But for me, it's a little bit different. When I talk about photography, I feel a huge pride for my work. It's not about getting crazy, because sometimes I got crazy trying to creating a perfect photo, or being obsessed about creating a specific kind of style. But it's part of the process that when you feel stuck with what you are doing, when you think that you are not in constant development, it's tough. As an artist, I think that when you feel that you are losing your mind, it's because you are finding yourself somehow. For me, I don't lose my mind. I find it almost. And I think that's the most important thing. I feel completely free talking about this kind of topic, because English is not my first language, it's Spanish. When I talk about photography, or when I talk about the things that I truly enjoy, I feel in flow state. I just try to express myself with the best words that I can. Yeah, everything feels relaxed and just flowing as life got to be. So, thank you for your attention, and teacher, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that I got my 10. That's all for this video, and subscribe if you are not subscribed yet. Thank you.
Bye.
Rifada para mí.